Stop. You keep saying it over and over and over again. You're being very, very indecisive. You have said that statement 3 times. Ooh, that's a pretty one. You don't like that one. Okay. There's that. Okay, here we go. That would probably be in different colors. Do you want to look at this one? Black? Do you have any red? Use that blue, please.
I like that. Yeah.
They have this in a size 4. I'll get it in a size 4.
Yeah.
See how it
That's
comes
what this
with
is.
it? Yeah,
I think
okay.
it's a size 4. I want to find like ripped jeans, like
Okay.
the tight ripped jeans.
Size, what is it? Size 2?
Yeah.
Size 2. Red jeans. They come in black. They come in dark.
I like this one.
They come in all the best.
I like the dark. Yeah.
They have shorts.
I like the dark.
The black. Do you want to look at lounge pants? Absolutely not. You have a few pair of ripped jeans, because like I said, I'm going to go through here, pick out your stuff, and just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
prepare.
yeah. Okay, I'm done with this one.
Next, lounge stuff.
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Batman.
Wait till I play tomorrow. Sure. Him and Preston.
What?
Sure. They're not playing tomorrow. What the fuck?
What is that?
They have it in blue.
I like the green. Yeah. I like the blue.
Would you wear it? Want me to look up sweatsuit?
Yeah. That's cute.
They only have it in that color.
That's cute.
That's like a $31 outfit though.
Mm.
I was like, you can get this for the $34. I think it's the whole damn thing. It comes with all of these, I think. I think it comes with everything.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think it does.
I think it's just the Alyssa itself. They have black and white, or they have. Do you have any black and pink? Black and pink. Look at this one.
That's cute.
With that tie underneath. And they have this in orange. Ooh, that would look so good on you with the tan. or brown or the blue?
The blue.
Um, it has writing on it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. You don't like brilliant? I need to do your ears, too.
Ew,
Yeah, they stinky. Your ears smell infected. You don't like it. Okay. No, I don't. You like it.
Okay. I like the blue. Yeah, the blue.
So pink, black, and white are your colors. Is that your theme, right? And she's like, "Ooh, I like the pink. Ooh, I like the black. Ooh, I like the pink. Ooh, I like the black."
okay, I'm done. I'm done shopping. Whoa, what?
Where's fun to shop in person?
Huh?
It's more fun to shop in person.
Wait till all this. Wait till what you get code. Now, Lily, of the romper that I showed you that has the little bows on the front, did you want it in pink or do you want it in black? Are you setting up your gym to watch?
Yeah, just been till he goes on. I don't know.
Well, Scully has decided to give up part of her double tomorrow because she wants to see Shane.
Okay. He's putting Wade down. He's changing the dude's name to Wade. No.
And you need help to say that right now in chat. You like make sure he knows his name is Wade.
Oh no, I'm sure we'll talk about it tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna find out who we play.
How many different leagues are you playing in this fall, Neil Patrick?
Just two.
Huh?
Just two.
Just two? So you're not gonna play for Mason?
I'm playing for Mason.
So then you're not gonna play for Oscar? We're not playing with the family?
Maybe.
Yeah. You're so difficult. I'm so happy the air is working.
I know.
Well, I only have 300
Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna be TikTok
I am. I can't wait. I can't wait till
I'm gonna be so famous. Just like my sister, I'm gonna be so famous.
No, I can't wait to go live because then,
be the battling
because then
sisters
me
on
and
TikTok.
because then me and Scully could battle together.
Oh
I'm almost at
jeez.
300 followers.
Lily, will you grab my brush for me, please?
Yeah. This is your best friend.
Oh, we're playing a team that fucking haven't played yet.
Oh, that's good. And they're not gonna know who we are.
Yeah, we didn't play them.
Good.
Sons of Pitches. They're 3-5.
Who are we getting to play? Austin?
No.
Austin Butler? Nobody will know who he is. It's fine. Nobody. We'll call him Wade. It's cool. It's cool. We'll be like, oh, we call him Wade. His name is Wade, but we call him Austin.
Got 3 games that we won by 1 point.
And that's because that was the bottom of the 7th, and you guys won by 1 run, ending.
Hope motorboaters fucking funk out. Oh, he ain't fucking doing nothing. So now, I guess.
Well, if we go to Goodwood, you and I can split dinner. Clay, are you coming with us? Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Mm. Nope.
Big shout out to Darren for admitting his wrong and apologizing to me both
cousin Danny Aaron? How we doing? And you said I carried the stone in, so we're gonna watch it together and see. 100%. Yeah. Carried it on your back. Honestly. Right, people, we're gonna watch highlights of inside. Back to the play and react to it. Is that easy, isn't it? Yeah, can I press play? Of course you can press play. There's no rules, bro. There's no rules, bro. There's no rules. Let's go. We can't have that. What? You have the rules, man. My alarm is me singing. Wait for me. You're singing it to me? We saw that, innit? We saw that. Everyone asleep. We got, mate, put these all together, make a ring. Does anyone have anything unusual next to their name? I've got a blue tee and it says my name was red. Do you have like a numbers next to their name? Yeah, why has Harry got two next to his name? It's fucking Josh. It's Josh. It's fucking two next to it. Wait, is that his no? Oh, it's three now. Why have they got three? Oh, no, that was eight. Oh, child. Kill it. It's Josh. I'm Josh. Two people saw himself. Two people saw himself. I've heard it, Josh. I don't know what game I'm playing right now. I don't know. I tried. You know what? I had a couple of shouts with this Harry Reid, and I was going to tell you that it's like Among Us fast. Got it. You're got it. Bird's dropping bomb. There's so much going on there. What's up with that? You got a fucking onion? This is so much. Alright, I'm going to do this on a track. Playing on a laptop in a hotel room. Harry the Bait. 4 hours together. 5 push-ups together. You're losing. Birthday. No, that's why I was driving the movement. Birthday. I can't run straight. What? Why should I bet? What is going on here? This is an absolute fucking bomb. Sticking with him. It looks like I'm his protector, but then the moment that I'm stabbing him, no. What the fuck? Is that a child? When I can kill instantly. What is this? Why am I watching myself? Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, episode 1 of Inside Is Out, and I'm going to be reacting to it. I'm going to be skipping through it to let the guy know what's happened, etc. And I'm not going to watch all the intro I want to write in, because I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in explaining to you bits that you've not seen, etc., etc. So please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into episode 1. Perfect. Why am I being called Finch? This here, the gallery, there was about 40 people behind us watching. Please be a girl, please be a girl, please be a girl. Please be a girl, please be a girl. And she assumed I wasn't one. I genuinely, by the way, going into this, had absolutely no idea about who was where. Genuinely, or who was in, sorry, no idea. I'm not going to do it for a week. Genuinely good way to hear it. So, that is, whilst I'm watching this live on stream, is not cute. So, stop saying that. It is genuinely. They actually forced me to say that. So, they actually forced me to say that. I didn't want to say that. I said I can't wait. It's not team, scatter idiots and all that. Yeah, no, I did miss you. I did miss you. Still out, was it about me? Still out was, and then he told us all. He's the guy who said it's not looking good for us. It's a big man thing here. That's his thing. Not sure why I have to say Brad every single sentence. Genuinely, one of them I was going to say was going. Oh, he was a nice guy. What I've seen on TikTok after it says otherwise. And stop saying I fancy it. Where has it come from? I went on the TikTok, uploaded one, and there you go. 3.3 million. 5.3. This is views, by the way. 5.3. 23.7. 4.6 million. She had a video, 834 million views. I will go to the best makeup artist in the world. I'll go to Australia, actually, and Leah can do it in there myself. I will put every inch of makeup that she has on there, and I will do it for 800 million views. What the
And the cancer rises for the South Side Jelly.
Southside? No, listen, that's not the performance on that. But Pete's bedroom, terrible. Really, really bad. My feet hung off the edge every night. Why was I the first to the shop? That's interesting. I'm the third one. Right, there's got to be something I can get on my hair. So when I run, my hair doesn't come up. Do you know what I mean? There's got to be something I can get. Turntables, £1,000. Joe Weller's pillows, £5,000. Football tables, £5,000. Pool balls, £50,000. A dart, £1,000. A beach ball, £500. We had an inside joke, ironically inside, right? For some reason, Joe kept doing this to us, right? So I want to see how many times it shows on video. He stick his tongue out really, really quick. How can you have done? That's not good enough. Two people, three, and that's Phantom's hand. He wanted to play dart. By the way, Phantom calls it a dart. We'll stand tomorrow. We'll stand tomorrow. We'll stand tomorrow.
Hello? Hello?
He goes out of the shop and starts going, they're buying. Then with all of us on the defense, well, Joe's not buying anything, me and Fannin are on the defense. Look, he's gonna go everyone in the shop. We've got he rolls his nose up, right, and then he turns around and puts his tongue all over about it. So what's interesting here, I'm going to be able to see how people speak about each other behind the back. Obviously, because I was there, I don't know. Good guys, the Damon guys. Right, me and Fannin. You've got Henry Catherine, Evanston, Grace, Evanston. No. I am on water. Every single time I stream, I'm on water. Yeah. 7 days. By the way, people were saying, for 7 days, they wanted us to go without any entertainment. Are you on or spice, right? Genuinely mad. Obviously, I'd assume he hides the place and the train, right? I'd assume hide the place, hide the train. Leaves it in plain sight. Plain sight for someone to find. What is it that changes it to? What is it that chicken and rice. By the way, straight in there. We should all share it. Get your fork out and get in there then, because I'm not saving it for no one. Three shots. By the way, Phantom has to teach to go back in there and get a tomato. I'm also thinking, well, it's up now, it's finished. Everybody knows that's Phantom. Right, let's just crack on. Hear what Liz says. I think a crew member left it. Genuinely, check out. Right? A crew member has left it. I did a part of the production. Mental. As soon as I heard that, bang, jump on it, get him out of the third imposter. Genuinely, right? Absolutely revolting. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was gone, right? The closer he got, I was thinking, actually, if I just go like this, he ain't going to be able to get it over my head. Motherfucker cut through the side. episode 2 out right now. Why am I so hooked? And I was in there. Oh my god. Trying to keep my mouth shut is the hardest thing going. I am not saying anything. Get the episode out right now. Here we are again on Jim's podcast. This is a super channel everything. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe already. And we have got episode 2 to react to, and episode 3 will also be out tonight. So stay tuned. By the way, right, let's just clarify this one thing. I nearly made a mistake. I'm glad this. Well, I hope it doesn't make any. If it makes any, I'll genuinely you'll never see me go live. We put the stove on the floor, so when you're naked, your balls dangle and you pick the stove up. I'm hoping your balls that dangle all over frosty, mate. That's all I'm saying. What we saying here? Crocs with no socks? No. I'm not saying I should, but why I just said that, that's a very weird thing to do. You shouldn't do that. Looking at it now, you shouldn't do that. There's a red one for the hot shower and a blue one for the cold shower. So if you went in the cold one, everyone knows. The production knew it was cold, so they didn't charge you for it. If you went in the hot one, obviously they time you every minute you're in there costs you money. Just to clarify, actually, I don't know if you've been told this. So when Specs went in for the interview, for when he interviewed High House Specs, right, he had to do 3 takes, apparently. His first one, he went in at high, by the way, he's 43 years old. His first one, he went in and went High House Specs, I'm 19, which I believe is the one they needed. And then they went, no, no, seriously, we need it. So he then did it again and went High House Specs, I'm 23. He's an absolute idiot. I hope he doesn't smash you down his pants again.
I thought a close upstairs is interesting, do you know, actually?
What did he do?
Yeah.
£2 for a packet of Haribo. How bad is that? What's that for? Hey, I said it. You know, I said to you, because I don't care. I did not care. But you've got to. I'm just in the Right, and this is me trying to just people off and tell them it's supposed to be there. No, you're snitching. No, Jack, what I'm doing is very smart. Oh, by the way, when I'm in there, I say more because I don't care about what people spend. Me telling them that about people spending will then annoy them. And then there's going to be like a team meeting or whatever. I would like to confirm the event I like. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, brother. Ah, man. What you got? Ask him on my phone. Oh. You mom is totally right in front. Oh my god, I can't believe it. You naked right in front of me as well. Sometimes you've got to hold your hands up, haven't you? And just say, fair play, fair play. He heard me coming, he was quick with the banner, he put it in the cup, and he covered some of the cup. Fair play. I'm not sure if it's still a bit of a case here. Oh my god, back again. But I need a Fanta Light, sir. A Fanta Light and a soup token, baby. This token will allow the 5 minutes. I already knew you had the assist token for what you're going to see in the challenge. In the next challenge, yes. But I would like to confirm 2 Fanta Lights and the assist token there. 18 grand on 3 cans of Fanta, and I'm there going to go expect for buying a banana, a packet of Prince and Fanta. He spent double what Specs has spent. Hold on. So, oh my god, Leah.
I'm going to put the money against this because for whoever wins, it's better to come out of this as fast as we can.
There's one more thing, actually. Worst purchase The pool table, that'd be like that, just like that. You hit the ball from here, it would then roll up and then go in anyway. I tried to move it, and then can you put the pool table back, please? Big crap. Oh my god, he is sat there. He is sat there, knowing the ball in his hand, and he's literally letting Spence get all that he. Yeah, I think talk about it. I have no idea. By the way, I genuinely thought that the answer was Loch Ness Monster. He rushes off with the excitement, sniffing about it. Just to clarify, I used it once. The Temptation Moon. I am on. I'm already aware still of the temptation. I've not seen how he took it. I've not seen how he got away with it. I'm just already aware that he took it. Now, if I see some snidey comments having him lying in my face already, I'm gonna lose it. Don't mind him. This man, he will run for a brick wall for us. Oh my god. Oh my, this motherfucker! This motherfucker! I actually can't. I genuinely cannot. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I promise you now, this whole day, he was going like, oh my god, this is so infuriating. He was literally going, oh yeah, I'm not craving anything. I'm all this, I'm all that. He's buying cans of, oh, I can't believe it. If you don't drink anything, 30 chin will be deducted from the group jackpot. You must remain in the group for 30 minutes. You cannot leave, you cannot communicate with anyone. If you give in to temptation, you do not have to tell the housemate. How long? No hesitation, and then he's come back upstairs, fucking lied to every single fucking one of us. Nothing. He sat next to me and said, "Do you want to smell my breath?" I said no. I said no. I came up with a cunning plan there. Yeah, so I didn't want to get any sweet and sour sauce on me, right? So I took off the t-shirt and took his teeth there. He brushed his teeth, no fucking way. He made sure the pants was a bit low, just so I wouldn't have any evidence on me. I don't want them to know anything. You probably should have given one of the 6 cameras on you as well. By the way, genuinely, he sat there all day saying, if anyone cracked already, if you were 2 days in, no one should be cracking, no one should be craving. I actually can't. Now that's a walk of shame. After I left him, I even just went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth, man. No evidence. Come on. Log on, people. Man, you're not gonna love me for this, yeah? So let me tell you what they did, yeah? I would like to also confirm to buy some wrapping paper, please. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why are you buying wrapping paper? Buy wrapping paper in case you need it. I actually forgot I ordered it. Let me cook. That is it. That is not going to be on there if you do not need it later down the line. Oh, you do? There's a baby in France. You get that as well? Let me cook. Let me land. Let me cook. I can't. Man. He look at him. He knows we're all arguing. He knows we're all arguing. Look at him. Weren't an actual musical keyboard. How many times have I just that you know, send in your Bob career that they've not showed you. Oh, smooth, by the way, for a joke. That was genuinely smooth. By the way, look, I'm just there and it's smooth. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll see you next clip. Someone thanks me or something. You're obsessed with the sci-fi now. All you thought about is sci-fi and love that. That is very specific. Yeah, we did. Hey! He's having a baby. I didn't see the action. But on the day, what I said on the day, right, was if I said I wouldn't have used them words. I think really esophagus. I think are a bit interesting words, right? But let me flip the scenario, right? Imagine that was me and Ace, and I said to Ace, "Oh, your missus is probably getting flowers while you're in it." Everyone would find it funny because you know Ace, your friend. Yeah, because you're. Yeah, I suppose so. I think the bit after it, that's over. But now that you just say it, because you didn't know each other, then I understand what your point of view is. I understand that. I understand what you're on about that. But then I also, I just really weird because I just know if it was, I couldn't give a shit if it was me. But obviously, Joe's taking it personally, and fair play. Everyone takes it how they want to take it. I mean, what is he about to say there? He was never fucking ever. I find Man United tolerable by the way she goes on and on, just saying like,
Things about me I don't get sick easily, but even I felt extremely ill listening to this, so if you want to listen to it, feel free, but don't get annoying. Austin, I believe you pronounce his last name Peru, what he calls Scott today. I committed a crime that honestly I don't even know what words you describe. This was in Florida in 2006. Austin's dad was more of a strict parent, his mom was more chill. He had a younger sister named Katie. His parents got divorced when he was a teenager and he moved in with him. In middle school, he was a pretty average kid. He was a good student, got good grades, but he did get bullied a lot socially. In high school, he got really obsessed with his appearance and he got really into health and fitness and also joined the football team. After high school, he went to Florida State University to join a frat Alpha Delta Phi. He studied exercise science. He was a typical college boy. He drank a lot, maybe too much. He would party a lot, always out on a regular basis. Yeah, not much to say. He was just having fun his freshman year. He met a girl, became his girlfriend, had a good group of friends at one time. It was the summer after his freshman year of college where things started to go wrong. After his freshman year, he decided to turn it sober up. He did not want to be anywhere near anything that may be harmful to his body. He was going to eat clean, work out, take care of himself, and be better in his own words. That summer, he also got really into music and rapping. He wanted to become a famous rapper. He was very passionate about it and started referring to himself as Austin Crump. He got a job working for his dad. His dad was a dentist, and his attitude while working there was questionable. He got way too involved in his client's personal life. He would ask them questions almost to the point where it would make them uncomfortable and would get really attached and really involved in their personal life and their problems. Then in the summer of 2016, he went to Tampa to go visit his girlfriend, and after he returned from the visit is when his entire personality changed. His parents said he came back from that trip as an entirely different person. All of his viewpoints on anything and everything had changed. Austin said he was evolving into this different person who had found his mission and his passion for life, and that was going to be to help people. He said he would be remembered as this great figure who did incredible things. He was never going to be sad anymore, and he found his purpose, which is great. But it was the way that he would talk about these things that made them weird. He would text his girlfriend telling her about this new person that he was going to be, and he would say things such as, "I'm sorry you think I'm so strange now. I've been so weird these past few days. I don't think I'm going crazy, but I'm not afraid of anything." Little comments like that just made the whole thing sound. This change of character progressed to the point where Austin started to believe that he was Jesus. He thought that he could bless water and make it holy. He started dressing like Jesus, and he even said that he was scared of the devil. He thought there were demons living around him everywhere, and he would see these dark figures and get really scared that they were going to kill him or his family, and he was going to protect them from these scary demons. But at the same time, he was believing that he was Jesus and he was scared of the devil. He was also believing that he was part human, part dog. Different days, he would think that he was part human, part horse. Yes, horse, like the way that his character, his personality was changing at such a rapid pace, to me, is a sign that he was struggling mentally. His Google searches support that as well. He was Googling things such as ways to overcome your anxiety, selling your soul to the devil, how to know if you are going crazy. I think I am going crazy, am I? And then he would research things such as schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, panic, and bipolar disorder. So obviously something very weird and confusing is going on inside of his brain, and by his Google searches, it's obvious that he was confused by that as well. On top of that, he wasn't sleeping. He was averaging 2 hours a night on his good night sleep. August 13th, he goes out to dinner with his father and his father's girlfriend, and his dad said that that night he was acting very frazzled, very confused, and almost on edge, all over the place, anxious, switching from being in a great mood, thinking that he was this powerful guy, to then being really scared and terrified of everyone around him. August 14th, he goes to a weapon show with his dad. It's very obvious that he's scared of something, but you don't really know what he's scared of. He was asking the people that were selling weapons there about self-defense and how to protect himself, and he did end up buying a knife at that show. The next day, August 15th, 2016, is the day of the crime. I'm going to be talking about the day and what he did during that day. It's going to sound crazy. It's kind of all over the place, but I'm going to try and make it easy to follow. That morning, he went on a run, which in itself is not weird. However, he was in a mood where he thought he was part dog during the run, so he started running on all fours.
Well, it is.
I asked her, she's asking Nick and then if she can go get him now, so we can go eat.
Guys, she was cuddling with me today.
It's Madden NFL 24. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
To about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
27 yards there, a first down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching them try to take away that area of the field.
Airbnb. I like those better.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was like, what's that one we're
and he'll be brought down at about the 42. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Here is third down and 4. Now here's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled down. He wound up getting 8. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4. The Chiefs at 9-4 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Tyree Wilson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, here's second and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. The touchdown giving them the first quarter lead. Remember, they lost a rough game 2 weeks ago. Then they had to sit through the open week, but a good start here.
And just think about everyone around them, everyone around the organization. When you lose headed into that open week, everyone's cringing because you don't have a chance to get on the horse and ride it again for at least 2 weeks. Well, they were able to take that time, use it constructively, and now they're back in form.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they did it.
And he'll be corralled well on field right around the 40-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, McCollum. And that nearly intercepted. With a free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Back to throw. McCollum. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Back to throw again. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. And it's a fumble.
Let's go.
One of the DBs has it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. They'll go up the middle with White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
10 minutes over the field. That's almost pretty fun.
Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
There is no...
Here's White. 5 yards, a good run there. Now 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
White will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
So, this might be somebody without specific weapons. I think, is that still the play? Or are you going to run down your foot, or are you going up that side of that?
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott.
Something else. Yeah, that's something else. Or
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
that is one that.
That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. He threw touchdown pass number 30 on the year last time he had the ball.
No, I remember you
things
talking.
here, first
I
and
remember
10.
about when they were here we talked about. Because he's the one that came up with it. Like, oh, you thinking.
On first down, Mahomes. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field. Big gainer
Picking up
and
your
a first
shit,
down.
man.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Stop. Give it to me. Stop.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Release. Stop.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Stiff-armed him. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Okay, Google.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for
Hey,
11 and a
sports
first down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a throw in the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Max Crosby in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
No.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And here's Zamir White returning to the field. A 1,000-yard campaign in his sights, Charles, but needs a little bit of a kick here down the stretch to reach it.
And sometimes at this stage of the season, you're looking for that extra goal, right? That extra motivation to accomplish what you want, not just as a team, but as individuals. He's going to have to stretch a little bit to get there. That might be what they're talking about during the practice sessions in their meetings. Hey, we can still get this done. Let's go ahead and feed him the ball.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And taken right at the 35. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Here's 2nd and 3. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They start to drive with White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Opting to run again here with White. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now back to the ground game with White. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Operating from the gun, McCollum.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And on 4th down, Ottage, the punt team sending this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
And here's Zamir White returning to the field.
And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On 1st down, McCollum. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So it was 4th and 1 down to the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin in the Mile High City, an AFC West matchup between the LA Chargers and Denver. And it's the Chargers who are on top in the second quarter. Jahan Dotson, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
3rd and 19. Looking to throw. McCollum. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. To throw on second down, McCollum. He completes it to Evans. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. White running to the left. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
A couple quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Powering forward. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Throwing on 1st down. McCollum. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Mahomes. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd and 3. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. And now a carry here for their fullback. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rice. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Raiders' 35-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this one is right down the middle. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. McCollum.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McCollum. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. On the give, it's White, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, McCollum. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Anthony Schwartz, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will add to their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. This is White on the screen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking to throw. McCollum.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Back to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he is going to have a Raiders first down by a couple of yards, it would appear, as they're able to convert on 4th and 5. They'll look to throw again. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
The throw over the middle taken in. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This one from 46 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit now. 1-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. At Anthony Schwartz with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the gun on third down, McCollum. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He has Mayer complete. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And Devontae's going to have a Raiders first down as he'll take this down inside the 45. Back to throw. McCollum. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he will finally be taken out of bounds.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. McCollum. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for the Chiefs, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they drop their 10th game now to fall to 4-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
trying to get up my butt.
He always does that to me.
Like, oh, hi, baby. Oh my gosh.
Like, hi, bud.
Somebody get him the dog treat. He was a good boy.
Come on. Look what I got. Look what I got. Look. Hey. Oh, damn, fucking record. What the fuck? Oh, 34, 40. Oh, okay. One seed. Let's go.
Dad, knowing it's a struggle of your curly hair being up and when you finally take it down. That is what my hair looks like from being up for 3 hours. 4 hours now.
Yeah.
Tell me we have something to watch.
Mom, my hair does not look that bad from me taking it down.
No.
Probably because of all the water I used.
Did you take a shower last
Yeah,
night?
I took a
Okay,
shower.
I just didn't know and I forgot to ask. Do you want me to save all boxes like this for Andy's stuff, or are these two smaller boxes?
Oh, those are too small.
Even for like tools?
Yeah. Oh, they're already packed in boxes.
Okay, so
Like everything's in boxes and shit.
okay. Hi, little girl. I love you.
Yes.
Are you?
I found
What is that?
the towel with you stain.
Oh, yeah, I stained with my hair. Just make sure she never dies again now.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you